Hi guys, I'm your guide Heather Pugh, and today's class is a detox holiday flow. Feels so good to be back to twisting now that I've had my baby, and to be back to a regular yoga practice as well. I just hit my 6-week mark today, so if you are on that journey, you got this. I got this. We're back. Let's do this. Today's class is all about twisting and folding, two things I couldn't do for a while, and that feels so good to be doing again. So look forward to that on your mat, and all you'll need is a couple of blocks if you have them at home and like to incorporate those in your practice. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on your mat. Begin in child's pose, sitting back on your heels, and stretch your arms out long. And begin by thinking about anything you might want to release and let go of. Take a big full breath in and a big breath out. Then seal your lips to cultivate your Ujjayi Pranayama in through your nose and out through your nose. And that'll be your breath throughout today's practice. Letting the energy build as you flow, as well as the heat. Relax your jaw. You might rock your lower teeth from side to side. Shrug your shoulders down and away from your ears. And begin by walking your hands over to the left side of your mat. You might stack your palms or even crawl off of your mat. And then take it over to the right side. Stretching long from your left hip all the way through your fingertips. Then come back through center. And thread your right arm underneath you for a shoulder stretch. Tense your left fingertips for a little more space and relax into your twist on your temple. Return through center and switch arms. Thread your left arm underneath you for your left shoulder stretch. Allow your breath to be full and deep to support you. Come back to your child's pose and then up to your hands and knees, tabletop. Breathe in, arch your back, cow, and breathe out, round your spine into a cat. Continue for a few more breaths, opening and rounding. Inhaling to your cow pose, Pithilasana. Exhale, Majaryasana, cat, round and hollow your front side. Come back to your neutral table and up to your downward facing dog. Curl over your toes and ground your heels one at a time. Pedal out your feet and wake up your legs. Actively press the ground away through your palms and create space around your shoulders. Press your heart open toward your thighs. Reach your left hand for your right ankle and add a twist, bending your elbow to deepen your twist. Press the ground away through your right palm. Switch sides, take your right palm to your left ankle, shin, or wherever you can reach, adding a nice detoxifying twist to your downward facing dog. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to deepen your twist. Take a few steps to get into your forward fold toward the front of your mat. Hang heavy in your ragdoll. You can hold opposite elbows or interlace hands behind the back of your head. Sway from side to side, bringing the weight toward your toes. Then release your arms and rise up, one vertebra at a time to stand. Take a few shoulder shrugs, reach your shoulders up to your ears and down, and switch directions. Let your arms hang heavy, then breathe them up to the sky. And exhale, twist to your right, open your arms and gaze toward your right thumb with your left eye. Take a breath to twist a little bit deeper, opening. Inhale, open up to the sky, and exhale, twist to your left. Inhale for length. Exhale to deepen. Spread your palms wide. Breathe in, extended mountain. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine forward. Exhale, plank pose, hold, breathe in, draw your low ribs in. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Flip to the tops of your feet and glide your shoulders down and back. Inhale, baby cobra, stretch your heart forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release to the earth. And then rise to your forearms for Sphinx pose. Draw your elbows just in front of your shoulder line and your heart through the gate of your shoulders. Lift through the crown of your head and draw your chin in and up. Exhale, twist, come onto your left upper arm and bring your palms to a prayer twist. Gaze over your right elbow and draw your right hip down and into the earth. Lengthening with your breath in, deepen with your breath out. Switch directions, bring your right upper arm to the earth. Bring your palms to prayer and lengthen out through the crown of your head. Draw down to your left hip bone and lengthen through your spine, deepen through your twist. Come back to center, hands underneath you, Sphinx. Curl your toes and walk your feet toward your elbows to come into your dolphin stretch. Ground through your forearms as you press your heart open and backwards. Then at the same time, in the same way, lift your elbows, downward facing dog. Take a few loving, nourishing breaths here in your downward facing dog. Ground your heels and stretch your chest open. Inhale, get light on your toes. Exhale, hop or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain, sweep out and around, gaze upward toward your thumbs. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, reach back through center. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank, step back and hold. Press the ground away on your breath in. Exhale, lower halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog, open your heart, shine it through. Gaze over your right shoulder for a twist and over your left. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now move through your Sun A one more time with the breath to get nice and warmed up. Inhale, gaze ahead. Exhale, travel forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up and around. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, twist open to the left. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hop or step back, Chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, draw your heel towards your glute. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, high crescent, lift your arms by your ears. Find a gentle bend to your back knee and draw your low belly in. Exhale, open twist to the right. Spread your palms wide and gaze behind you. Inhale, exalted warrior. Lift your left arm up and take your right arm to your low back or your back thigh. Gaze at the earth for more of a grounding effect. Exhale, open to the left, warrior two, Virabhadrasana. Gaze forward, spread your arms wide and draw your shoulder blades together in the center of your back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your right arm upward and back. Slide your left arm down your back leg or around your low back. Create length between your right hip and fingertips. Exhale, extended side angle. Draw your right forearm down and take a couple of circles with your left arm to open your shoulder. Lift it over the ear. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your right leg, lift your right arm. Draw your low ribs in and root down through your tailbone toward the earth. Spread your feet wide. Find a nice lift through your right arm. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle. Shift forward and down, lift your left arm. Spread your heart open to the side. Inhale, low lunge twist, ground your left palm, lift your right hand, and take a few circles with your right hand to extend through your wrist. Exhale, shift back, lift your right leg, three-legged plank, and Chaturanga Dandasana will meet in your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip and stack. Spread open through the hip. Re-extend the heel and step between your palms for high lunge. Inhale, lift your arms upward to the sky. Draw your left knee just over the ankle. Right heel can stretch over the toes or reach back. Take a breath in for length. Exhale, open twist to the left. Crescent twist. Draw your left hip back in space. Inhale, lift your right arm for your exalted warrior. Left arm back. Create length along your right side and front body. Exhale, warrior two. Take your arms open. Spread your hips wide. Sink into the back right side of your heel. And then lift your left arm to the sky. Reverse warrior. Keep pressing your left knee open toward the side. Exhale, extended side angle. Create length throughout your right side of your body. And take your circles with your right arm. Bring your drishti to the ground for grounding. Inhale, reverse triangle pose. Create long lines through your legs, straightening out and lift up. Hips hinge back and up as you shift into triangle. Left arm under the right to create one long line. Spread your heart open wide. Then ground your right hand for low lunge twist. Lift your left arm. Take a few circles with your left hand and wrist. Gaze toward your thumb. Exhale, step back for a three-legged plank. Inhale for upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Ooh, all right. We went through a little slow. Now we'll take the heat up and move through that sequence with your breath. Moving breath to movement. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out to prepare. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, lunge, step forward. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open twist to your right. Inhale, exalted warrior, left arm up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift your right arm, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten and lift your right arm. Exhale, triangle pose, tick-tock your arms down. Inhale, revolve low lunge, lift your right arm. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, float through with your breath. Take a breath here. Lift your left heel. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift your arms, high lunge. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, exalted, lift your right arm. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2, open your arms, ground both heels. Inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle pose. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, revolve low lunge, lift your left arm and twist. Exhale, Chaturanga, shift through. We'll meet in your downward facing dog. At any time, feel free to pause in your child's pose and join us when you're ready again. Lift your right leg up and step it forward for a pyramid pose. Straighten both of your legs and come to fingertips or blocks if you have them. Inhale for length and exhale to fold. Stretch over your right leg. Hips are square and your low back nice and flat. Inhale, lift your arms, warrior one, hips face forward. Your right knee right over the ankle. Grab your left wrist and stretch over to the right. Gaze toward the earth. Find length along your left side. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, interlace your hands behind you. Right thumb over the left. Exhale, humble warrior. Fold just along your right thigh. Stretch your arms over you. Gaze behind you. And draw your right hip back in space. Create space between shoulders. Release the bind and walk your hands to the left for wide-legged forward fold. Take a halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Reach your arms through the legs for your ankles or even forward. Exhale, Skandasana. Bend your left knee and lower toward the back of your mat. Flex your right toes. Hands can stay on the ground or come to your heart for a balance challenge, and your left heel may be grounded or lifted. Release, and now turn toward the back of your mat and set up your pyramid pose. Option to walk the feet out to the edges of your mat. Lengthen on your breath in. Fold even deeper on your breath out. Stay and linger for your hamstring stretch. Rise for your warrior one. Bend your left knee over the ankle. Square off and reach your arms upward to the sky. Sink down to your tailbone. Lift your arms. Face forward and create space around your shoulders. Ground to the back edge of your right foot. Reach for the right wrist with your left hand and stretch over to the left. Lengthen and deepen. Interlace your opposite thumb on top, left thumb over, stretch back, open up. And exhale, fold, humble warrior. Keep drawing your energy up through the arms and evenly grip the mat with both feet. Release and walk back to your right for Prasarita. This time, if you can, bring your peace sign fingers around your big toes and bend your elbows. Parangustasana fingers. Stretch the crown of your head down and your hips up to the sky. Create length through the back side of your legs. Exhale, bend your right knee, Skandasana. Second side, lower to your squat. Flex your left toes, sink your hips down and open your heart forward. Face the front of your mat again, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Flow it out. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. And know at any point you can skip a Chaturanga as well. Make this practice your own. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, half pigeon. Set it up by sliding your shin forward. Always an option to bring a blanket or block under your right hip. Open your heart over your hips. Then fold over your right thigh. Another great option is coming onto your back for your reclined figure four if this is too much. Relax and surrender. Allow gravity to support you in opening your hips, your heart. Notice any unnecessary tension you can release and let go of. Coming back to your intention for today, what can you release? What is no longer serving you? Releasing any extra heat through your open mouth exhale. Walk your hands back in and then come onto your right hip and slide your left foot forward and around your right knee. If needed, you can always extend your right leg. Coming into a twist. Half Lord of the Fishes. Find a straight spine, lift your right arm, and exhale, twist to your left. Ooh, these feel so good to do again. Can't twist this deeply in pregnancy, so I am enjoying these, and I hope you are too. Look over your left shoulder with your right eye, finding length as you breathe in, and a little bit of a deeper twist as you breathe out. Come back to center, and we're going to do a little twist. Straighten both legs, lift your hips, and twist all the way around to the right without moving your feet. I know it's kind of funky, or if you need to, you can always set up the twist with your left leg underneath and the right leg over. Again, the option is straighten your left leg. Lift your left arm and twist over your right knee. Looking to the right, breathe in for length. Breathe out, find a deeper twist, like you are wringing out a sponge. And then come to pigeon with your right leg back and your left shin forward, or your version of the hip opener. Breathe in to open your heart over your hips. Breathe out to surrender into your sleeping pigeon. Relax your fingers, your toes. Feel your forehead smooth and relaxed. Even allow a little space between your teeth. Your lower jaw hangs a bit heavy. Your tongue is relaxed. Just notice any thoughts as they come and let them go with ease. If it's important enough, you will come back to that thought later. Can you breathe just a little more deeply? Surrender just a little more. Walk your hands back in. Come onto your left hip and bring your right leg forward. Setting up for forward folds in the surrender part of today's series. Exhale, fold over your legs. Hands can reach forward, or you could bend your elbows and bring your hands behind the nape of your neck in a reverse prayer gesture. Coming into a cross-legged forward fold. Ground through your sit bones as you allow your chest to open down toward the ground. Come back up and set up reverse table, hands under shoulders, lift your hips, support your head and neck, sink your hips back down by your palms and return to the earth. Inhale, lengthen up. Switch the crossing of your legs from before, so if your right leg was in front, now bring the left and come into your cross-legged forward fold with the other leg in front. Maybe doing something unique with your arms here, bringing them over your thighs or tensing your fingers, or just letting them be heavy and relaxed. Walk your hands back in, release, and bring both legs out in front of you for Paschimottanasana. Stretch your spine long. Exhale, fold over your legs. Hands can reach for your shins, your toes, your feet. I love the quote, yoga isn't about touching your toes, it's what you learn on the way down. Bend your knees as much as you need to get there. Folding and compressing your torso toward your thighs. What can you squeeze in and out here? Flex your toes, reach out through your heels, then rise back up to a seat. And shift toward the front of your mat, bend your knees. Inhale, reach your arms out forward and lift each shin for boat pose. Exhale, bring your arms down to the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the left, and switch. Going to each direction, adding a little bit of fuel to your fire. Lift your legs for more of a challenge. Point your toes to the sky. Ooh, feel that burn. And exhale to the left. Inhale, boat. And exhale all the way down to the ground. Bring your knees to your chest. Let that go. Draw them to the left, to the right. Circle around. Bring your heels down to the ground. Arms down by your side. Inhale, bridge pose, Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Option to interlace your hands or reach your hands for your ankles. Lift your hips and draw your inner thighs downward. Press your heart open. Then exhale, lower your hips. Draw your knees back toward your chest. And then bring your legs above you for shoulder stand. Either shoulder stand, or if that is too much, you could just float your legs up and hold on to the back of your legs. Stretch your legs up, draw them together, breathing in as you lengthen and stretch through the back of your neck. Exhale, bend your knees and stretch your legs behind you for Halasana plow pose. Option to interlace hands behind you on the ground. Exhale, bring your knees toward your ears, then slowly lower your legs back to the earth. Coming back down. Bring your right leg over the left, or you could stack the knees. Take your knees to the left and look to the right. Arms to a T or goalpost for your last twist series of today's class. Gaze to the right. Inhale, find length. Exhale, deepen the twist. Then switch sides, left leg over the right, knees to the right, look to your left. Let this be your deepest twist of the entire class. Nice breath in, nice breath out. Allowing yourself to be nourished by each loving breath, now all the way to the final Namaste. Happy baby pose. Bring your knees out, hold your feet. Reaching for the outside edges, bring your knees one at a time to the ground, then hold in the center, heels toward the sky. Bring your knees to chest, wrap your arms around them, give yourself a big ol' hug for doing so awesome today. Then release Shavasana. Come into your final resting pose. Traditional Shavasana with the legs out, arms down by your sides, palms face up, or any other rest you prefer. Relax your jaw, soften your eyes, and release the control of your breath. Allow your entire body to be heavy and relaxed, and release any effort. Enjoy this rest, and I'll let you know when it's time. Enjoy these few minutes to yourself to soak in all that you just did here on your mat. Relax and enjoy Shavasana. Bring your awareness back to the room, back to your breath. Deepen on your next breath in. Fill your chest, your ribs, your belly. Fill up completely. Empty out fully. Begin to move your body, wiggle your fingers, roll your wrists, move your toes and ankles. Lift your arms overhead, take a full body stretch. And roll on to your right side, bringing an arm under your head like a pillow. Rest for a moment. Acknowledge all you did today and how you feel in this moment. In gratitude. What you're left with when you release what no longer serves you. Gently press the ground away and rise up to your final seated position, finding your easy seat. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center and thank yourself for taking the time to practice today. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to guide you. Until next time.